Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Devshitarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear Vaishnavas. Thank you so much for joining. We are reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Canto 10, Chapter 31, entitled The Songs of the Gopis, also called as Gopi Geet. Let's hear this short
what's up, guys?
video, which we will do every day as we are at. I'll get myself situated also somehow. And we will discuss further shortly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you for your kind audience and reading this section of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. I shared a few videos. I'm not sure if you get a chance to hear, but this section of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the most special section. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam has 12 cantos, and we know that they represent the different body parts of Krishna. Canto 10 specifically represents the lotus face, Mukharavindha. And Canto 10 has 90 chapters. And we are at chapter 31st. And out of the 90 chapters, the chapter 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. These 5 chapters, 29 to 33, are considered Rasa Panchadhyaya, which is considered as the smile of Krishna. If 90 chapters are the mouth of Krishna or the face of Krishna, Mukharavinda, then the smile of Krishna is considered as the Rasa Panchadhyaya. And then in the middle, the most out of the 5, the middle is the 31st chapter, where the Gopis are singing a song in separation of their beloved Krishna. It has 19 chapters and 19 verses. So small chapter relatively compared to some of the other chapters have 80, 90 verses, or sometimes even over 100. So only 19 verses this chapter has. We have already covered 2. We also requested to memorize the first verse. Did anyone get a chance to memorize that? Anyone wants to try? Jayati Tedikam Janmana Vraja Shrayata Indira Shashvadatrahi Daita Drishyata Dikshutavaka Tvai Dhrita Savastvam Vichinvate. So the gopis together are singing this whole. And I was hearing a class where it was mentioned. Can anyone guess how many gopis were present in the Rasa dance on the Sharat Purnima? Any guesses? Count. 10, 20, 50, 100, 1,000. Any number can you think of? Say a number. Shiva Mataji, Ravi Prabhu.
Maybe I have no idea. I'm just throwing out a number.
Yes.
11,000.
11,000, like auspicious number. 11. As we know that Krishna was simultaneously present with the 16,108 queens of Dwarka. It is mentioned by the Acharyas that 60 lakh crore gopis were present. 60 lakh crore. 1 crore is 10 million. So if we do in the international scale, that's how many zeros? That's a lot of zeros. So 60 times the 6 to the power of 13 zeros. Right? So a lot. This is a very big number. Our head cannot comprehend it. 60 lakh crore gopis. And that extended till the whole night of Brahma, which is also called as Kalpa, which is equivalent to 100 Chatur Yugas. We have discussed that. One Chaturayuga is 4 million years. So 100 Chaturyugas is 400 million years. So how it can happen if Krishna can make everything happen? So all these gopis were in intense separation from their Lord, and they're all singing. And acharyas also mention like which verse or which line who is singing, because they know, because our acharyas are also like Rupa Manjaris, and they're very integral associates. They're very close associates of the gopis, so they know. Like sometimes, you know, sometimes without even saying, some person can tell, "Eh, ye khana na usne banaya hoga," right? Someone can tell, like someone who closely knows, oh, this my wife may have made, or this my mother may have made, or this my sister might have made, right? Without they telling. Why? Because they know that person and they have so much experience and association of that person. Similarly, our acharyas, without it's mentioned in being mentioned in the Bhagavatam, but the acharyas gives the heart of, they know the heart and soul, so they're able to therefore reveal a lot of other finer details in other literatures like Vrindavan Champu and their tikas. Especially the acharyas have given a lot of tikas on Canto 10, tika, purports, commentaries, etc. Same. So just thought to share some more things. We have read 2 verses where the gopis are saying, Krishna, when will we get your darshan? When will we are your servants? Te ashulka dasika. So I was hearing there's a difference between knocker and gulam. Hmm? Knocker and gulam. The gopis are saying we are your gulam. We are your slaves, basically. Knocker naukri karta hai. Knocker gets a shulka, right? Knocker gets some vacation. Knocker gets some benefit. Knocker gets some perks, right? Okay, you work 9 to 5, you get this much salary, and then you get Saturday, Sunday off, and you get some paid holidays, you get some sick time, you get this, right? And if the benefit is not given, will the knocker do? Knockeri there? No. If they say, oh, keep doing this, you will not get salary next month. Will anyone go to their job, to their employment? No. But a slave, a gulam, not a great word in modern day because everyone wants to be the boss, no one wants to become gulam. But gopis are saying we are your gulam. We are your ashulka. We don't do because we'll get some vetan. We don't do service. You are our nath. You are our everything. Without payment. You are maid servants. So this all we have already discussed. Now we move on to the 3rd verse. Vishajalapaya Vyalarакṣasa Varshamaruta Vedyutat Vedyutanala Vrishamayatmaja Vishvato Bhayat Rishabhate Vayam Rakshita Muhu. Translation purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. O greatest of the personalities, you have repeatedly saved us from all kinds of danger, from poison water, from the terrible man-eater, Aga, from the great rains, from the wind demon, from the fiery thunderbolt of Indra, from the bull demon, and from the Maya Danava. Purport. Here the gopis imply, "O Krishna, you saved us from so many terrible dangers. So now that we are dying of separation from you, won't you save us again?" Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains that the gopis mention Arishta and Vyoma because although Krishna had not yet killed these demons, the fact that he would kill them in future was well known. That's very beautiful. Did everyone get that? Having been predicted by the sages Garga and Bhaguri at the time of Lord's birth. Wow. So the gopis also know past, present, and future. and it's eternal. This is so beautiful, right? And Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur is pointing us to that, that Krishna didn't kill these demons at that point where this Leela was happening around. Krishna was about 7 years old. This is so beautiful. So there were how many gopis? 60 lakh crore gopis. That's 6 to the power of 13, like 13 zeros after 6. That's like trillions. So let's meditate on this verse a little bit more. What are gopis doing? They're expressing their gratitude. One should never forget how Krishna has helped us, how Krishna consciousness has helped us, how devotees have helped us. Same way, because Krishna acts through devotees, Krishna may act through Bhagavatam, Krishna may act through sometimes, non-devotees also. So we should always be grateful. Here we see that gopis are so grateful. They are recollecting how many occasions have been that Krishna saved us. Now, let's go a little bit more specific. Visha Jalapaya. Visha means poison. Jala means water. So what's that poisonous water? Can anyone tell? Which poisonous water are we talking about here? You have all heard this story multiple times, I believe. Kaliya, right? The poisonous snake in the Yamuna. So was causing havoc to all the creatures in the water, around that water. Visha Jalapaya. So referring to this verse. So Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur says, Krishna may object, if I wanted to kill you, then why did I repeatedly protect you? Right? Because Krishna, they are saying, hey, oh Krishna, you want to kill us by not being present? Krishna is saying, well, if I want to kill you, then why will I protect you from so many dangers? Right? After acting, so it would be inappropriate to kill me now. The gopis reply that you saved us from the destruction of Kaliya's poison, Visha Jalapaya, and Vyala Rakshasa. So Vyala here refers to the fearsome demon, Raksha Sat, Aghasur. Which was that demon? Aghasur? Who knows? The cave demon, right? Who made a cave, the big snake, right? That was Agha. And then, how else? From Varsha. Varsha, very easy. From Indra's torrential rain. Varsha and Maruta. Marut means, who knows the word Maruti? Maruti, not the Maruti 800.
Wind, Prabhuji, wind, Maruti Nandan,
Yes,
Hanumanji.
Nandan, yes, that's also referred to as Lord Hanuman, right? So wind here refers to Trinavrata. Varsha, Marutad. What else? आगे चलते हैं. From Indra's torrential rain, right? And from Trinavrata's typhoon, the hurricane, the wind. Then what else? From Indra's thunderbolt, Vedyut Analad. From the bull demon, Arishtasura, Vrisha, that's the word used. And from the bull demon, Vrisha, and from Vyomasur, Maya Atmajat, from Vyomasur. And you always protected from all types of fear. Vishvato. Vishvato Bhayat. Where is that word? Vishvato Bhayat. From all types of fear. Maya Atmajat. Thank you. Vrisha Maya Atmajat. And then who else? Oh, best of the men. Rishabha is referred to the king also, like King Rishabha, king. Rishabh means basically best. Where is the word for Rishabh? Oh, greatest of the personalities, also referred to as king or the best. Rishabha, te, you are the best. Vayam, you protect us all from all types of fear. Vishvato bhayat, right? Krishna is the one who gives protections. Vayam rakshita muhuhu. Again and again and again and again, you are protecting us, right? From all types of fear. And as we always say, gratitude must be specific, is it not? If someone says, oh, Mataji, you made nice prasadam. It's nice. Is that appropriate to say? Like some devotee made nice prasadam, Prabhuji, you made nice prasadam. That's nice. But think about if someone says, Prabhuji, oh, the parathas you made were just appropriately spiced and they were very, very, the texture was great, the filling was great, and they were nicely baked. I really loved that. I rarely get those kinds of parathas. And the butter on top made it just perfect. Is it not? Then it makes more, like specific things make a lot of difference, right? How would you like to hear? Would you like to hear, oh, the prasad was great, or the paratha's specific glories?
If Prabhuji, the specific one sounds more detailed and more personal.
More detailed, more personal. Absolutely. And that's what the gopis are doing here. Yes, they are saying, Krishna, you protect us from all, but here we see a lot of specific details also. A verse which is ringing in my mind is Kunti Maharani's prayers. Queen Kunti also says the same prayer. You all recall? Maybe we'll quickly go there. Same, very, very simple. So she's also recalling in Canto 1, Chapter 18, Vishan Mahagne Purusha Darshanad Asat Sabhaya Vanivasa Kritshrita Mride Mride Kanek Maharathastrato Droni Astratas Chasme Harir Virakshita. So Kunti Maharani is also recollecting Krishna, where all you protected us. You protected us at many, many times. Vishvato Bhayat, right? But more specifically, you protected us from that poisonous snakes, poisonous cakes fed to Bhima, right? You protected us from the great fire in the Lakshagraha. You protected us from the man-eating cannibals. You protected us, Draupadi, from the vicious assembly where she was being disrobed. You protected us in the exile. So many attempts were made to kill. You protected from the Drona Astra, the deadly nuclear weapon of Ashwatthama, Brahmastra, and many, many more. Muhu, right? Many, many instances you protected us. You gave us that protection. Muhu. So devotee is always grateful. Can you all think of something where Krishna protected you more specifically? Or you can say Guru protected you, or some connection where you feel, oh, Krishna protected me, or me, or my family, or some way you feel, oh, Krishna saved me. Anyone would like to share their experiences? Any thoughts, comments?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Vedahi.
Krishna, in like form of nursing loved one, whenever I'm driving by myself or with Avni. He protects me. And Avni said that he protects her too when I'm the one driving.
Yes. Right. You reminded me of a joke, actually, right? You want to hear that joke?
Or Prabhuji.
One time, a preacher, who used to speak Bhagavatam class and Gita class, and and he met God, and he says like, and said, well, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to come after my life to you because I have been doing certain, amazing services like giving Gita classes and giving Bhagavatam classes. But I'm pretty confident anyways, but can you just confirm one more time that I'm coming to you after the end of my this life? And he said, no. God said, no. You may take 10 million more lives before you get there. What? What? Okay, who's coming then? Like, okay, I thought I would be the right candidate. He said, oh, that bus driver from Best Bus in Mumbai. There's a company called Best. It's actually not the best, it's one of the worst. Or you can say Haryana Roadways driver. He he's going to come. The bus driver is going to come from the Haryana Roadways bus. And if you have not experienced that, it's something to experience. Crazy, like craziness, like going to an adventure park is less scary than sitting in that bus. So now you can imagine. Oh, Zol, why that bus driver is coming? Well, he is not doing any good stuff. He's just like driving a bus. And God said then, well, when you are giving class, half the people are sleeping, half the people are checking their phones, half the people are saying when this guy is going to stop and prasadam will begin. So hardly anyone is paying attention, and hardly anyone is remembering God, and hardly anyone is expressing gratitude to God. But when that bus driver drives at 100 km/h and takes those curves and turns and this and that, and everyone is holding their breath and saying, God, God, please save us. Oh, God, oh, where are you? Please save us this time. Then in his bus, everyone is remembering God. So that's just a joke. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. I took it on a lighter note. But yeah, I think we all can recollect some moments, and we should recollect, right? We should recollect. Look back and thank Krishna. We can learn from Queen Kunti. We should always, and of course, we can learn from the Gopis and many other acharyas. So we should also look back because often we will, or thank those who have helped us. Krishna's devotees. We should never ever forget their gratitude or forget what others have done, the good others have done to us. So, and we don't like force ourselves, but at least take time to express and recollect those moments. I remember so many instances, like especially like you can say life and death incidents, like where I was in that bus actually, the UP Roadways bus going from Vindhyachal to Varanasi, and oh my God, that bus was about to fall. It literally fell, and there was the glasses broke, and it went off the main road and kind of slammed into a tree, and everyone woke up. Like it was like a peak hot summer day, and people were lazy, and people it was like hard, like sweating, and there was no air conditioning and nothing. Very, very adventurous bus, and then slammed into a tree. Some people got some minor injuries, and so then everyone woke up. And then after that time, I had 3 more hours of journey, and then we moved to another bus, and I could not sleep for that chanting is something different. As well as, Bhakti Marg Swami Maharaj, Bhakti Rasamrit Swami Maharaj was also sharing like one time all this, how actually this is very recent. This is very, very recent thing happened when I was coming from Boston to Florida just 2-3 months back. And I was in the flight. Everything was fine. The flight was about to land. And the pilot announced that we are sensing a weird burning smell. Now, can you imagine? Like, he said, but relax, don't panic, relax. We are hopeful we'll make a safe landing. And as we land, there will be a lot of fire brigades and emergency vehicles covering us on both the sides. But don't panic, right? It's like your head is about to explode, but be peaceful. And there were literally, so we landed somehow, and there was some smoke and stuff, and there were like literally like 10 fire vehicles here, 10 fire vehicles here, like beeping and the red light and everything like full 9 yards. That's what they say on both sides. And they said, well, we can't open, and they have to do a lot of inspection and this. And we were sitting in that like plane that it landed. It was on a halt. It halted also. 15 minutes. It didn't open. It did nothing. And it's like sitting on a bomb which could explode any moment. Like imagine and you have an atom bomb. You have lit it, and you are sitting on top of it and waiting it doesn't explode, right? So that was a situation. And that time I remember like, oh my God, like Narsimha Dev, Kṛṣṇa and Mala and Harinam and all the verses, or whatever I could recollect, like 100% absorption. I would say, oh Kṛṣṇa, please, please. And by all mercy, I'm here. So it didn't explode. And I said, well, sorry for inconvenience. Everything is fine. There was a minor thing, and now it's all taken care and we're all good. So we'll all get out. Hare Krishna. That was an adventure. So anything could have happened, right? Who knows what can happen tomorrow, what can happen next moment. So we should express gratitude. Yena ken prakarin mana Krishna niveshe. And as Kunti Maharani says, when we are in danger, when we are in difficulty, we remember Krishna more strongly, and that's true. We don't pray for challenges and difficulties like Queen Kunti, but at least we pray that Krishna, whenever challenges come, don't leave us, or don't leave us at any time. Any thoughts, comments here? So the Gopis continue to say, you saved us, our lives on so many instances, right? We have put our faith in you as the protector, right? We came to you for relief because you pierced our hearts with the 5 arrows of Cupid. Cupid has 5 arrows, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, etc. If you neglect us, we will die in the blazing fire of separation. That's your mood, which is millions of times more intense than the other fire. It's a nice point here. The gopi, or the pure devotees, what is their fear or their anxiety is, hey, many people in this world, what will be their anxiety? Oh, I should not lose my job. Oh, I should not lose my dear one. Oh, I should not lose my this, that. But devotees' anxiety is, I should not lose my bhakti. I should not lose my Krishna, my Kana. That is the biggest thing. And then the last point, although the killing of Arishta and Vyoma are yet to occur, but since they heard from the acharyas, there's so much they have faith, right? They have faith in the Acharya. And they remembered because they told at the beginning and the time of birth. Now 7 years have passed, but they remember, oh, the gurus, Gargamuni and Bhaguri told that Krishna would be killing these demons in future. Wow. Very beautiful. So in short, this verse is all about gratitude. So how Krishna saved us, how Krishna is saving us actually. Every night actually is considered as like a mini death, is it not? Many people sleep. Many people don't get up after they sleep, right? Have you heard? Like many people die in the sleep also. They don't get up. So every like the death of this body is considered like a little bit longer pause or change. The night we sleep is even a shorter pause, and we go in the dream stage or sometimes. So it's kind of every day is a day to express gratitude. Oh Krishna, you woke, I am awake. You gave me one more opportunity to serve you, to remember you. I'm so grateful. Not everyone gets up, my dear friends. Yes, Ravi Prabhu, isn't that correct? Is that your medical profession? Have you heard of instances like Neend Mein Chalega? I've heard so many cases.
Yes, Prabhuji,
Hmm.
that is very true. And also the way you explained, yes, because every morning when we get up, it's like he gave us the opportunity to again serve him and remember him and love him. And it's not just us, even the people we know around us. If they are also awake, that means there's some more reason to be happy.
Beautiful. Yeah, our near dear ones, family. Yeah, that's true. Any other comments, thoughts in this verse? Also, one more point to note here, which we have discussed before also. This is a poetic song. So the first syllable and the seventh syllable. So wherever this break happens, v, sh. 1, 2. J, la, pa. 3, 4, pa, ya. J, la, pa, ya. And the seventh is the v again. You see, so the v, the first and the seventh is the same. In all or almost all verses, ra, ra. You go up, you'll find this same, like first. So that's what we read in the first j, j, sh, sh. That's what is meant here. We read me and Manjulali were discussing this. I couldn't explain this properly, but we were discussing later, and then we were able to. So in each line, the first and the seventh syllable begin with the same consonant, and so do the second syllable of all the 4 lines. So what does that mean? Ya, here. Ja, ya. Shra, ya. Da, ya. Twa, ya. And same here, I believe. Sha is the second syllable here. Var, sha. Ri, sha. Ri, sha. Vi, sha. Did you notice this now? That's a poetic meter. And the mothers, the females, the Matajis or Gopis, they have a naturally better way as created by Krishna himself to express emotions, to express themselves, like the feelings, right? Which men may not be able to do in such a poetic way. So someone asked, I was hearing a class by Her Grace Natai Sevani Mataji. So she was asked a question, is there a song like Song of the Gopas in the separation? And then she responded this, like generally, I mean, we're not saying male, female, like, there could be great men who are poets, which is absolutely fine. But generally, women are better in expressing themselves, their emotions, their feelings, right? So talking about, are there episodes of Gopas getting angry from Krishna, Gopas having Manalila? Then she shared a beautiful story, right? One time, Madhumangal got angry because Kṛṣṇa was not present for such a long time, right? So he was showing he is like gussa, man, right? Bhagwan say man. I'm angry with Kṛṣṇa. Because Kṛṣṇa came after many days. And then everyone is saying, oh, Kṛṣṇa is back. Oh, Kṛṣṇa is back. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, we see Akrura's chariot is here. Oh. And oh, Madhumangal, are you coming? Oh, no. I'm angry with Kṛṣṇa. I'm not going to come. He's showing his transcendental anger. I'm not going to see Kṛṣṇa. He has not given his darshan for so long. And then, after some time, we see, oh, Madhumangal is coming, running to meet Kṛṣṇa. And then someone asks, hey, you just said you're angry with Kṛṣṇa. What happened? Madhumangal says, first I'll meet him and then I'll show my anger to him. So this is transcendental love. First I'm going to meet him and chastise him. Where were you for so many days and this and that? And then I'll show my anger again. Right? So this is Raja Prema, the Raja Prema of the Gopas, the Prema of the Gopis. Very, very high and intimate, esoteric. Okay, so let's read the 4th verse. And anyone would like to try? Vedi, you want to try?
She can try, Prabhuji.
What is the tune for this? Is it
Yeah, the tune is, you'll take a pause here.
okay?
Khalu gopika nandano bhava akhila dehina antaratmadrik. Right.
Okay, yes. Okay, I remember now. Nakalu gopika nandano bhavan akhila dehinam antaratmadrik vikhanasarthito vishwaguptaye Sakhaudevan Sattvatam Kule. Translation. You are not actually the son of the Gopi Yashoda, O friend, but rather the indwelling witness in the hearts of all embodied souls. Because Lord Brahma prayed for you to come and protect the universe, you have now appeared in the Sattvat dynasty. Purport. The Gopis here imply, since you have descended to protect the entire universe, how can you neglect your own devotees? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much for reading this beautiful verse, which also continues in the same theme of protection, right? Of Krishna protects everyone, right? Or someone can tell Krishna is the witness in the heart of all embodied souls. There are a few verses in the Gita which talk about it. Anyone can give a verse? Krishna is dwelling in the heart. Dehinam, one word, right? Who can tell? Akhila Dehinam. Sare Brahman ke creation mein you are present. Ant Atma. Right? You are the seer. You are the protector. Okay. Anyone recalls a verse? Bhagavad Gita 15:15. Yes, Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishto. Beautiful. Anyone else knows? Ishvara Sarva Bhuteshu Hriddeshe Arjuna Tishtati. Right? That from the 18th chapter also. right? And then there is also a verse that he is the seer. He's the observer, right? I think it's the 13th chapter. I'm not able to recollect. 13th chapter. He's Sakshi, right? He is the seer. Can Manjulali, you find that for me, please? Yeah, Anumanta Upadrishta Cha. Whether you also memorized that, you remember?
Prabhuji, they are still struggling, both of the sisters, and I'm nowhere there, but they are struggling to recall.
Yes.
Upadrishta
Yes, Upadrishta Anumanta Cha. Bharta Bhakta Maheshwaraha. Yes. Paramatmeti Chapyukto Dehismin Purushah Paraha. Yet in the body there is another transcendental enjoyer who is the Lord, the supreme proprietor, and who exists as the seer. That's a word here, seer. That's how we link this one, right? Drika, seer. So he's the overseer. So that's how we should try to link. And and permitter. He gives permission, and he's known as the super soul. There's so many verses which talk about the same thing. So Kṛṣṇa is that protector, and not just for us, for everyone. So let's see what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying. What are the gopis saying? Oh, you are not the son of Nakhalu. It's so interesting. Nandano Bhavan. You are not the son of Gopi Yashoda. You are the witness in the heart of all. Lord Brahma prayed for you to come. Now, what does that mean? Why Kṛṣṇa appears? Lord Brahma, you know the whole story. In the beginning of the Kṛṣṇa book is there that the devatas go and talk to Brahma, hey, help us, all these Kamsa and all are torturing us. And what does Brahma do? What does Brahma do then? He goes to Kshirsagara, right? And thinks the Purusha Shukta prayers. And then Kṛṣṇa appears and says, Paritranayam sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami. Okay, I will appear. You all start taking birth in the Satvaka, in this dynasty. And that's how, so that's a link. Lord Brahma prayed for you to come to this universe and protect. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamiham. Kṛṣṇa protects. And Lord Chaitanya Mahāprabhu, who prayed for him to come. 2 days back, we had Advaita Saptami. Advaita Acharya prayed, Lord Chaitanya, please come. The turmoil in Kali Yuga is increasing. So Brahmaji prayed, and the Purusha Shukta prayers. So Vishnu Chakra Thakur says, my dear gopis, you are repeatedly talking irrational. Kṛṣṇa is saying that. Please maintain your composure. I am the son of Nanda. Give happiness to everyone, right? Sarva Ananda Kanda. Sarva Ananda Kanda. Bhajo Bhajo Bhai Chaitanya Nitai. So there's so many bhajans which says that Kṛṣṇa is the source of all pleasures. And you are saying, hey, I'm about to kill you? Well, no, that's not true. I'm the son of Nanda. Nanda ki Ananda Bhayo Jai Kanaiya Lal ki. Nanda means happiness. The one who gives pleasure. Prahlad ahlada ine. Right? Kṛṣṇa gives pleasure, gives happiness. Yet you accuse me to be killing women? Oh, no, no, no. Betraying the faith of those who trust me? Therefore, I will leave this place and hide myself for that many births and you will not see me. You are accusing me that I'm killing? No. I can't take it. Fearing such a response from Kṛṣṇa, the repentant gopis began to praise Kṛṣṇa in order to please him. The gopis say, you are not the son of a cowherd woman, but rather the soul within every living entity. From Vasudev who inspires from the form of Vasudeva who inspires the living entities, internal faculties and witness, Drik. So we discussed that word, Drik, or seer, who sees everything. Krishna is Sakshi. He's also called Sakshi Gopal. He's a deity Sakshi Gopal. He's witness. He's witnessing everything. He'd be witnessing our good, our bad, our strength, our weaknesses, everything. In other words, you are the indwelling super soul, Antaryami, right? So we have discussed a few words from the Gita also. Antar Atma or Antaryami, right? Drik, you're the seer, you're the super soul. What else? We have heard this from Bhagwari, Garga, Gargi, and Purnamasi and others. We are not concluding this, speculating this. So this is a nice point. The Gopis are saying, well, we have heard from the great Acharyas, they cannot go wrong. I'm not just saying because what I feel. I'm saying this from Gargamuni, Purnamasi, Bhagwari, Rishi. Thus, we are only speaking whatever you, the super soul, is inspiring us to speak. Wow. So you see, they're here, the Gopis, as we always say, that the Dasya Bhav is included in the conjugal or Madhurya Rasa. We see that Krishna, they have full, knowledge about Krishna, but at many, many occasions that by the Yogamaya potency that's covered by that knowledge that Bhagavan ki Bhagavata chup jati hai. Krishna is covered. But here what they're speaking Krishna as the absolute truth, as the super soul, as the seer, right? Thus, we are only speaking whatever you are inspiring us to. Your appearance, because Brahma, Vikhanayas, prayed to protect the universe. Vishwa Gupta Ye. That's here. Vikhanasa Arthita. He prayed, Vikhana, Vishwa Guptaye, for the protection of the whole universe. And now we know what we are referring. Lord Brahma goes to the Kshirosagar and prays to Lord Vishnu to please come. You appear in the Shatvata dynasty or the family of Yadu. Satvatam. Krishna is also called Satvatam Pati, Satvatam Kule. This is Yadu dynasty. Sakha, oh our friend. Oh friend. Gopis many times are addressing Krishna with Sakha. So now Krishna says, if you know all this, then why are you speaking such harsh words to me? Fearing such a comment by Krishna, the Gopis said, Oh Sakhe, right? Oh Sakhe, you have submerged us in the ocean of loving friendship. So Sakhya Rasa is dominant here. As a friend, you protect the whole universe, so you should protect us also. Just imagine, like a big billionaire, if it's helping many, many people, will he not help his friends? So, oh Krishna, you as the overseer and the protector and the Drik, you're helping so many, but now we are very close to you. So one devotee, even I think Srimad Mataji gave this example, and I like this very much. Someone is sitting close to the fire, like Havan Kund, and will feel that heat on a winter day. Everyone likes to be near fire or like fire pit. So here, what does that fire mean? The fire here means Krishna. So devotees are closer to that fire of Krishna consciousness, so they are able to feel that heat of bhakti or care, protection more than someone 10 feet away. Now, can that 10 feet away person come closer? Is he allowed? Absolutely yes. But he cannot complain, hey, why that fire is helping? I'm also suffering from this cold winter. I also want the warmth of the fire. Well, you're 10 feet away. Why don't you come closer? You'll feel the warmth more. If someone is 100 feet away, they'll feel less warmth. So Krishna is, yes, he's helping everyone, but those who are trying to be close to him, they will feel the warmth and the love and the care of Krishna more than others. That's what the gopis are saying. Well, you're helping everyone, but we are your sakhas. We are your friends. You should help. The gopis, another meaning here is no one among among men, the demigods, animals, birds can bear to see the suffering of those who are dear. Right? We are your dear friends. Even the ordinary people don't let their dear ones suffer. Like if your friend is suffering, will you not try to help him? If your brother, sister, son, mother, daughter, friend, whoever it is, they're having some difficulty, won't you try to help them? We are your dear friends. Why are you letting us suffer? Right? And especially, now let's look at this. This is very beautiful. Why are they saying you are not the son of Yashoda? Hmm? This is very, very beautiful and very deep. Na khalu gopika nandano bhava. It is not possible that you are born from the womb of the Gopi Yashoda because her heart melts at even the slightest distress felt by another. But we do not see any of her good qualities in you. Did everyone get that? Very important point. Very, very like deep also. अरे पत्थर दिल है तुम्हारा. Yashoda Maiya is so kind, so caring, so loving. She cannot see. Nand Baba is so loving and caring. They treat everyone as their own child. But you are treating us like a stone-hearted person. We are crying, we are suffering in your separation. We have been calling and calling, and yet what kind of stone heart you have? You don't possess good qualities as your mother. Therefore, right, you are not the son of Yashoda. Na khalu gopika nandano bhavan. Krishna says, then who am I? Krishna is saying, who am I, Baba? The gopis say, we surmise that you are the indwelling controller, antaryami of all the living entities. So there's another whole meaning here. You remain passive, sitting happily within their hearts as a super soul. बस देखते रहते हो. कुछ बोलते नहीं, कुछ करते करते नहीं. Another like esoteric meaning. It's not the. So we have to understand these more by heart than by head, right? Therefore, we can understand that you are just the crest jewel of indifferent persons, right? And you are indifferent to the world, right? You're just watching, right? Requested by Brahma, Vikhanas, you desired to increase his own creation. You descended to this universe to protect it. But bearing in mind that devotion to you in the living entities will become liberated, you stay hidden. Vishwaguptaye. Wow. So this is an all together like completely like 360-degree like flip and a different meaning altogether. Because Bhagavatam prati shoke prati akshare nana arthe ka. One verse can have so many meanings, so many rasas, so many flavors, and devotees keep relishing these and how sweet exchanges are there between the gopis and Krishna here. As Lord Brahma once said, what to speak of ordinary men who disregard you as the Lord in your human-like pastimes? Even those who surrendered to you like Jarasan will take the role of demons. Thus, I will be able to increase the scope of my creation. You accept actions contrary to dharma, such as stealing the wives of others, the possession of others, the possessions, right? You're stealing butter, you're showing envy, you're showing pride, you're not mature, this is your true nature. Therefore, you're rejecting your own refutable laws of religious behavior, and you have appeared in the Satvata family in the Gokul, right? So basically now they're like on one way they're glorifying and one way they're kind of accusing Krishna that you don't possess good qualities. And one meaning is, oh Krishna, you are the Lord, you are the seer, please protect us, right? Beautiful, beautiful meanings. Any thoughts, comments, reflections here? Is it all making sense, or I'm not sure? Are you all relishing this beautiful song and beautiful commentaries from the acharyas.
Yes, Prabhuji. But just thinking about like Gopi intention, what could have been like? What were like if they are saying that to Krishna? Are they saying like maybe like I'm not attending each class, so I'm not kind of like getting the deep, but like what must have been the intention to tell Krishna both side? One side you are like glorifying him, other side you are chastising him. This is what I am understanding.
Yeah,
So,
and chastisement is also love. That's how,
love. Okay.
yes. So one time, His Grace Vrajvihari Prabhu recently gave a class, and he was remembering his childhood days, where these boys, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, like this is about 40 years back stories, maybe around 50 years. So he's remembering his childhood, and I'm sure we all have experienced that similar episodes. So the boys were playing and playing, and there was a like a what do you call daldal? What do you call daldal? Swamp, quicksand, right? So the grandma told, "Hey, don't go that side. It's quicksand. It will suck you in. Don't go." But the boys, they don't have experience. They don't, like they're playing here. And one guy runs, and the ball goes there, and it just goes, and then somehow he's stuck. And the boys are seeing, oh, it's going in. Andachar, this is the first time. And they can't even explain properly with that 5 years, 7 years. And then the grandma was fetching some water from the well, and she happened to see. She had repeatedly warned that don't go in that area. Don't go in that area. But these boys, no. Anyway, so they went, and this guy got stuck, and then she ran. And somehow with her sari and some, whatever instrument she had, she grabbed that boy and pulled her out. And then she is beating that boy, right? She's hitting her and she is kissing her grandson. So she is kissing her and she is beating him, sorry. She's beating him and kissing him at the same time. What is that? That's love, that care, that connection, that what could have happened if she would have been like few moments late. That's her love, that's her care, that's her concern, that's her selfless love, pure love, right? And we may also experience like sometimes, when you care for someone, then you well then just say care karte. When you love someone, then only you get angry on that person. A person on the street tells, "Hey, you're a crazy guy. Get out of here. You don't know anything good." Will we take it personally? No. And will we, if a person is smoking cigarette on the street, will we say, "Hey, it's very, very dangerous for your health. Don't smoke. It'll cause a lot of problems." And okay, mind your own business. You do what you want to do, right? If we say anything, it'll cause a big trouble. But if our dear friend is smoking and we care for them, won't we say something? Probably yes. If our dear friend is doing something wrong for their health or for their habit, we'll certainly try to help them. And even that sometimes could mean chastisement also, right? Well, in this day and age, very, very cautious about that because don't want to take it. That's my personal experiences. That's very, very careful about chastising and like because Kali Yuga, it's very hard. No one wants to hear that. Everyone wants to hear good things. Even close people, may not take it very lightly. But here, gopis are, as I shared that example, that, mother sometimes may hit the child or correct the child, but that's nothing but her love for the child. So here, that's what is happening. Basically, it's like an indirect way. Oh, Krishna, show some compassion on us. Do you have a heart? Do you have some qualities from your mother? Like that's the intent. Looks like you don't have any qualities from your mother. Like basically show some compassion upon us. Be present before us. That's the mood here.
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you. Yeah, nicely explained.
Thank you.
It's extra care, extra love. When you write, we only get angry on the people who we care and have a concern.
So I know it's time is a little over, but we'll pause here and continue. We're covering 2 verses every day, but I think it's very, very beautiful, and I hope everyone is relishing the sweet nectar of Bhagavatam and this Gopi Gita. If any verse inspires you, feel free to memorize it. At least you can memorize text 1, I would say. There are 19 verses. If you can memorize all of them, then certainly you will be very special to Kṛṣṇa. And then text number 9 also is very, very special when you get there. We'll study. So 1 and 9, I would say, like, you can begin with those. And if you want to take a fresh challenge and you can memorize all 19, then certainly it's will go in your eternal spiritual account for sure. So with that, we'll pause here. Granthra Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai, Shri Gopi Gita jai, Jagat Guru Śrīla
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai, Samaveta Gaur
Jai. Jai.
Pancha
कृपा सिंधु पत्तानां पावने भयो वैष्णवे भयो नमो नमः हरे कृष्णा.
Thank you, Haribol.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.